Greetings, everyone. I'm EpikTek, and this is EpikTek. Episode 8. Yeah, Episode 8. That's the one. And you're here, and I'm here, and we're playing some Minecraft. Some EpikTek, modded Minecraft. As opposed to, football or something else. That's what we're playing. Here together. That's enough of that. Alright. Apples. Still got some time to go. Alright, so at the end of the last episode, I promised you all something. And we're going to do that first. But then I've got a long list of things to get through. So, let's start right away by grabbing 6 pieces of iron. Do you remember what I promised? Well, if you're binge watching, you'll probably remember immediately. If it's been a few days, like for the 2 people watching this live, you might remember that I was talking about the annoyance of having to figure out which one of these things to eat. I actually need to get a few more things because just about all of these have been degraded in some way. I can eat candleberries. Exciting. I've also got a toast sandwich there. Well, I'm sorry, not Pam's. The Spice of Life understands the annoyance of having to figure out which things to eat at what time. So they provided a really good idea. The lunchbox. There's actually also a lunch bag, which is pretty much the same thing but made with paper and has half the capacity. I like the lunchbox, especially once we get iron and all that kind of thing. I always find I have enough iron by the time I have enough food, If you shift right click with this guy, it'll open up. Shift right click again, it closes. While it is closed, you can right click and you can look at the contents in the inventory. And we could come over here and we can grab some things out of here, and then we can come over here and open this up. And it's a lot like the satchel. And you could just kind of put them in there and yada 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 and whatnot. But there's a better way to do this. If you shift right click with this lunch box and have it open, and you right click on an inventory that has food in it, it will automatically fill with the best choice foods. Notice there's a few things left in here. If we now close this, by the way, if you just right click right now, you actually eat it as if it was food. And if we can look at it, and it actually looks like it's food. It's got a food value, etc. I'm going to close it up, right click to open it, and I'm going to find that it was probably about to eat the candleberry. Because I only need half a food bar, so it's going to choose that one. If we wait a little bit longer and I need 3, then it'll choose the toast sandwich. It's smart that way. It eats the kind of the smartest food out of this list. And you notice it put 2 of each thing. There's a few things in here I have where there was multiples, vegetable soup and pot roast. I had a bunch of them in there, and now I've got only 2 of the pot roast. You could actually only stack 2 of each item in here because honestly, after you've eaten the first one, you really don't want to even eat the second one. It'd almost be better to stack only 1 of each. But sometimes you get in a pinch and you need that. I now only need to carry this with me. I don't have to worry about what foods to carry and that sort of thing. I'm actually going to go ahead and throw a few just kind of... Oh, that's not what I wanted. I wanted to grab like 1 of each of these, maybe 2 of each of these. And I'm going to throw those in there. And I'm going to grab 2 more of these. And not go there. I'm going to cook those up. And I might even grab... Yeah, I'm going to grab 2 of each of those and the juicer. And we'll get some carrot juice and some melon juice. Don't worry, I'm not going to spend the whole time here on making recipes. I just want to throw a couple of extra things in here so it has more choices. So I'm going to open this back up. Now, I haven't eaten anything. I still have stuff in here. If I right-click right now, it re-evaluates the contents of this. And you'll notice that now all of the items in here have not been eaten recently. It's smart enough to say, hey, you know what? these are the items you have not eaten recently, and I will do that for a while. All right. We're not going to have to worry about food for quite a while. But we do have to worry about something else. Something bad happened. I was out gathering resources, just gathering a bunch of iron and copper and whatnot. And my pick leveled up. Well, that's wonderful. That's great. EpikTek. That's amazing. Your pick leveled up. It's great. Oh, it's horrible. It's horrible, people. I got something called Auto-smelt. I hate Auto-smelt. Really do. But that's the luck. So here's what happens. With Auto-smelt, if I break something, it smelts it. It cooks it up. Well, that's cool. Isn't that neat? You don't get cobblestone. You don't have to deal with cobblestone. Yeah, but here's the other problem. I just got one piece of copper. One piece of copper. If I throw it in there, I get two. If I run around and grab it with this pick now, I get less. Now, I can go ahead and put luck on this, and it'll actually will increase it. And if I'm not mistaken, it will increase to slightly above 2, like 2.25, I think. But it will never actually get to the point of being, you know, more than I can get through other means. So I really don't want to use this pick much more. But we have some good news. We now have enough iron that we can do something more fun. We're going to move past our little tool station here. This little tool station. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. I may be lying. Do I have what I need? Yes, I do. Let's see. 12. I need 12 of these. All right. Let's take a look. If I make 1, 2, 3, 4 of these, that's why we needed to wait. And I do this, and I stick this here, and I make myself 3 of these. Ah, the tool forge. This is the upgraded version of the tool station. And with this, we can make a whole new level of stuff. More weapons, more tools, etc. We can still make a pickaxe, but now we can also make a hammer. And this guy, yeah, I'm excited about that. The hammer is a broad mining tool. It harvests blocks in a wide range. Basically, it will break a 3x3 area. We can also make a lumber axe, which will chop down an entire tree in one shot. And we can make an excavator, which will do the same thing as the hammer, but with dirt and sand and that sort of thing. They do cost quite a bit in the way of materials, though. If you remember, it cost us 1 item for a pickaxe, like 1 ingot for a pickaxe. And for a hammer, well, each one of these is 8. 8, 8, 8. Yeah, that's 24 ingots. And this is 3 more, because this is a tool rod, blah, blah, something tool rod. A something tool rod is this something tool rod. It's not in here. Here, we'll make of this something tool rod. This something, a tough rod. Thank you. It is a tough rod. So we're going to have to do that one. I know we have some other duplicates in here. Let's see. We're never going to make that. Or that. Or that. So let's make ourselves some of the things, because we are going to... why is that doing that? Why is that not... Hey! Come on. Be nice. What's your problem? Didn't I just do this seconds ago? Okay. Works with that one. How about... Works with that one. Oh, I don't need anymore, but why did that not work? Well, fine. I'll throw that one away. I don't need you. I don't need you. You can go off the side of the cliff. I hate you. Jerk. All right. So I'm just going to go ahead and put those in there and there and over there. And we're going to go sleep real quick. And then we're going to talk about the material that we're going to make that out of. Now, I'm not sure if I have enough. I'm going to go take a look. I went down and I did grab a bunch of obsidian. But, let's see. Where did I put it? I put it in here. I got 17 obsidian. Now, yes, we can make a portal to the nether. We should do that eventually. But before we do that, I'd really like to get a hammer. I normally would go to the nether first, but now I need to replace my bronze pickaxe. And I'd like to at least go ahead and do that with the higher end. Oh, you know what else? I'm really mad at that auto-smelt. That just really annoyed me. Because if I... Yeah, well, I'll tell you what, I'm going to have to think about it. But for now, one way or another, we need some alumite. Now, alumite is... let's go over here. Alumite is 2 obsidian, 2 iron. Let's go ahead and... let's do that. And it is 5... There we go. Aluminum. So, this should be 2 sets of all that. Oh, let me get rid of this. Goodbye. And we'll melt down 4 obsidian, which actually gives us enough for a portal. But let's do... Oh, don't do that. I need that. You can have that. When those are done, actually, I'll go ahead and cook one of those down. When those are done, I can throw in the rest of this, and we'll get ourselves some alumite. And alumite is a really good material for making stuff out of. For one thing, it can harvest our first level of the top tier materials from the nether. So before we go to the nether, I'd like to be able to grab those, even if it is with the pickaxe. Well, see, I don't want to break it with the pickaxe, because then it'll smelt it and I'll get 1. I might make another pickaxe, guys. I might just have to do that and throw this one away. Well, not throw it away, but store it somewhere. Bah. Humbug. Makes me anger. Okay. We're going to talk about something else. I'm going to move on. It's time to move on, people. You just, sometimes you just got to be done with the thing. You just got to move on. Be okay with it. So what am I doing now? I'll tell you what I'm doing now. What I'm doing now is making a barrel. Apparently not. Dark oak doesn't work? What did I do wrong? What have I done wrong? Why does the universe hate me today? I know that's the recipe. Does it just have to be no? I just shouldn't even be, like, doing anything today. Oh, it's full wood. That's why. Okay, fine. Fine. Be that way. Yeah. I want this. Give me this. Where's the thing? Where are the things? Here's the things. Alright, we're going to take... I need 7 of these. I'm going to do this. Alright. A barrel. What's the advantage of a barrel? Well, instead of being able to store... These are what? What did we figure out? These are 8 stacks each. Those are 4 stacks each. And if we did just 1, it would be 32 stacks, I believe. Which is cool. That's good. But these barrels... Boom. 64 stacks. And then they can be upgraded. So we're going to take all of our cobble out of here. Which we had 3 and plus cobble. Plus we had a whole bunch... somewhere else. Where did I put the rest of the cobble? It's just going to be one of those days, isn't it? There it is. There it is. We compressed it down. I had 9 more stacks. And now we've got 12 stacks, which, you know, I would, yeah, it's just going to be better this way. Trust me. And we'll be able to make some more barrels. I just wanted to do that real quick. I like barrels, especially for large quantities of things like cobblestone. Of course, I'm not sure how much more cobblestone we get with this auto-smelt stuff. Oh, well. Let's see. Oh, did you see this? I know, I've been walking past it, and you're probably going, what's going on? What's going on? I thought he was going to put a window there. I just decided I wanted a balcony. That's all. You know, it's pretty. It's a nice little place to come hang out. Maybe I'll put a chair out here sometime. Put a little umbrella. I don't know. Just, I like it. I think it looks good. I'm going to stick with that. I might do something similar over here. We'll see. And maybe, you know, see how it looks from over here. Yeah, see, doesn't it look nice? I don't know if I put another one over there and we'll kind of match, and eventually we'll probably end up making like other store floors down below, and those will look nice. And yeah, I don't know. Just one of those things. Actually, and that brings me to another thing. I kind of want to change the flooring of that balcony. And I would like your opinion. Oh, and this is done. Let's go do this real quick. Okay, so we've got obsidian, iron, aluminum, and alumite in here. We've got 1 ingot of alumite because I put 1 aluminum ore in there. And we've got a little bit of, you know, all these. Yeah, anyways. Once we put all this in here, this will all become alumite. And we should end up with, I believe, 18 ingots of alumite. I don't know. We'll see. No, I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out when we get there. All right, I'm going to make a chisel. Have you heard of a chisel? Have you heard of chisels? The Chisel Mod is so cool. It is another one of my favorites. This pack's filled with my favorites. Who am I kidding? I constantly put my favorites in here because, hey, it's my pack. And I want you guys to enjoy it too. So this is the Chisel Mod. If you just right-click in the air, it'll give you this little thing. And if you throw a block in there, it'll do absolutely nothing because that's an oak wood slab. I need to grab something like cobblestone. If you throw some cobblestone in here, it'll give you a whole bunch of choices. I can turn that cobblestone into any one of these things. That's right. Any one of those. And if I grab it out of here, let's see. Which one do I want? Which one looks nice? They all look nice. I'll take for the flooring. I do like, oh, see, there's just so many wonderful choices. This one looks nice. I don't think I've done this one before. So now I can go ahead and break these up. And we can throw that in there. Yeah. Look at that. Doesn't it look nice? I like that. So we could just kind of almost has kind of a carpet feel to it. Anyway, you could also just right-click you can click directly on a block, and it will change it. Give you a cool sound. And it just kind of cycles through all of them. And whichever one you want, you can stop on. Let's see. Ooh, that one looks nice. Kind of like this first one, too. I'm not super excited about the color, but it does look kind of unique. The only problem with doing this one at a time like this is that you will end up damaging the chisel a little faster. You see how I'm taking some damage there? And yeah, I've used it 44 times. One time to make the stack of cobblestone, and then a whole bunch more times to do all that. So it's much better to change it and then place it down But it's one piece of iron. I'm not too concerned about it. Okay, I want to see. Let's see. That one looks nice too. Kind of all look nice. If there's a specific one that you like, you let me know. There's a trick I have for breaking up a room that I'll show you. There we go. Sometimes I like to just kind of come along with it like this. It kind of just makes it look a little different. Yeah, that looks pretty horrible, doesn't it? Not that one. There you go. Yeah, like that. Looks kind of cool. Not sure about the dirt, but... Well, anyway. How long has it been? It's been 21 minutes. We got time for a couple more things. Oh, yeah, and it'll also do... Sorry, no, these are microblocks. You can't do microblocks. It won't do microblocks. If I had just left glass there, I could do glass. And let's sleep away the night. And there we go. Okay, let's go take a look at this over here. There we go. 12 aluminum or alumite ingots. All right, 12 ingots. That I'm gonna make a new pick. Hate to do it. I'm gonna have to kind of re-upgrade it, but I'll throw as soon as I get a modifier, I can throw one lapis on there. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. All right, get out of there. Let's make another one. Where's my pickaxe? There it is. Oh, yeah. I was mass producing, so I put the little nozzle over there. By the way, that little hole that it shows there is not the only place. You can place it on any side of a smeltery drain, except the inside, of course. Alright, so we got our head. Where's this? Yeah. We're going to need those. I can just make those out of wood. And then... Actually, the binding, a really good choice for binding is obsidian. It gives it the reinforced 3 trait, and it really doesn't affect much of anything else. So it's a good chop. By the way, also shards. So the tool binding is only half a material. The shards are what's kind of the leftovers. So we'll use that. And then, well, and actually the tool rod is also only half. So we can just take that, put it over there, and we get a tool rod as well. It is a 0.8 durability modifier. Honestly, that was a bad idea. I really don't want to do this. Yeah, I don't want to do that. I actually would be better off making it... yeah. I'm better... I mean, I can, but I'd be better off making it not out of that, but out of something else. I'm just not all here tonight, guys. I apologize. I've gotten through my list, but my brain is somewhere else. I gotta tell you. Luckily, this episode's almost done. I'm gonna go to sleep. It's late at night is the problem, and my brain slows down late at night. Also, doesn't work really well right as I get up in the morning or at midday. But you know, there's about a 10-minute period in the evening where I'm really at my peak, and just joking around. All right. Enough of that. I need... Actually, now this is funny. I need to... Oh, no, that's... Yes. Cobblestone. I need this back to cobblestone because I'm going to really quickly make a stone tool rod. And I need some aluminum brass. Just right there. Just do one. Just cook that down. Throw this chisel in here. And yeah, I'm going to really quickly do this too. We need some more patterns anyway. So I'm just going to do this. Grab some blank patterns and make another pattern chest, which will do two things for me. One is it'll get me a bunch more patterns, like that. And I can just kind of toss those in here, and eventually I'll just go through and make them, like actually make one of each. But then I can also use this one for all my metal patterns. There we go. And let's do this. Aluminum brass, make that, and then I'll actually make my tool rod out of alumite. Alumite happens to be a very tough material. See, durability modifier 1.3. So it's kind of pink and purple. But you'll notice the yes. Tinkerer, apparently. You'll notice that the mining level is ardite, and we'll find some of that in the nether. So I'm gonna just throw this in my backpack. I might need it at some point in time. Might find myself needing to auto-smelt. Hey, look, I can eat my first thing. Oh, and second thing. And third thing. See, it's pretty smart that way. And it even knows that I've only got half a bar left and done. And then I right-click, and it refills, mostly with things I haven't eaten recently. So, yeah, kind of cool, huh? Alright, so I will probably take this guy down and level him up a few times. I need to get a modifier so that I can actually put some lapis lazuli on there. And I'll get one, and then I'll do some more mining, and hopefully not get auto-smelt again. And I'm thinking next time we're going to... I think next time we'll go to the nether. I think that's a good idea. I'm gonna make some more food in between here and next episode as well, because we're getting some pretty slim pickings in here, and we really need more than 12 different items. So, anything else? I think that's just about it. I can't think of anything else that we really need to do. I'm gonna increase the size of my smeltery as well, because it's kind of small. I've got a single player game going as well, because I can't always record for you guys, and it's also a good place for me to test things. And I happen to run across two villages with seared bricks just all over the place, and I made this gigantic smeltery, and I'm really spoiled. I come into this game, I'm like, what? 9 spaces? I can't put 2 stacks of material in my smeltery? That's lame. Yeah. Alright, that's enough. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope I didn't ramble too much. I will see you next time with a much upgraded pickaxe. Hopefully a bunch more material. I'm going to go down and get some more obsidian so that we can make some more alumite. And maybe make a really nice hammer. And that hammer is really handy. It's actually the reason that I didn't push this out that direction, because it's a lot nicer to use the hammer. And you just kind of hit right there, and it breaks 9, and then hit right there, breaks 9 more. And if you've never seen that, and I could clear this out in no time with a hammer. But I'm not going to make you watch me do it with a pickaxe, because that's just horrendously boring. Anyway, that's all. I'm going to go fall asleep somewhere. I'll talk to you guys next time. Thanks for joining me. Bye.